And I understood from the books that I read later on, not consciously, just it came to me. Love is the last anchor that you have to do away with before going away. He was dying to my love for him, or I would like to choose to say that his love for me, I do not know. But I think that's what he is at this moment. Through me, looking at all of you and saying, I consigned you to the fire.
How are you coping?
Go away.
How are you coping?
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. And my relationship was with his toe. Because I used to feel the throb of life in his toe. Ash had gathered on his feet. You can call it dry skin, white skin. The vibhuti you keep on saying.
Velocrucia.
Yeah, Velocrucia, yeah. And I used to have a relationship with his toe. And when he stopped communicating even through his eyes, and I used to touch it, and I used to see very easy. It's like you ring the bell and somebody is in the top floor, and it takes a little time for the person to travel and come to the main door to open it. I would feel the pulse coming. And I would know that he's still there in that villa called that body. And slowly I found that I would ring the bell and I wouldn't find him there. That was the last, I think, last day, it was the very last day. But around 2:22, I was that time, around that time when I left him, after Larry and Susan had walked away outside. And Susan, who was very, very familiar with the process of being in the death ward where people pass away, spoke to Larry and then came to me and said, look, I think if we don't leave him alone, he won't go. So they had decided and they waited for me outside. And I remember UG earlier in the 2008, said, I don't know when he had fallen, 5 or something, when he had fallen unwell.
Yeah, 2005.
5. And I called him, I said, UG, are you dying?
Yeah, in 4.
You can't do this. And I remember him telling me, you're the only person I would like to meet before I die. So don't worry, I won't die. So after hearing that, I called Frank and I called Babu. I said, look, he has told me that he is not going to die. And he was going to see me. And so it's so